What's up, Space Cadets? It's your girl, NovaBlaStarr, and I'm back with Stray God. So, we played this before. We played this like a couple of weeks ago, and I see you guys really liked it, so I was like, okay, let's get back into it. I'm gonna try not to cry on this playthrough, because that song, that first song, like a boat lost at sea or whatever, that had me crying. But we're just gonna pick up where we left off and go from there. From my memory, we are looking for Kaleidoscope's killer, and we're at her apartment. So now we're just got stuff we can look at. So let's just start at the top of the list and then go down. Yeah, let's check out her guitar.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
Okay, the lights. I don't know if all of this stuff is important.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
I don't know. I look at paintings.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum. Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew. Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
She did just die, so that might be a bit much.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or... Giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp. So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
Well, if she uses music to get the truth out of people, I would think she would know how to play every instrument. All right, let's go upstairs, see what's up.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs? Oh man, keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their idol on, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
You're Apollo, right? God
Right.
of prophecy? One of the chorus.
Sometimes I am, yes.
What does that mean?
Right.
It means... It means sometimes I just feel like an old man who's lost too many friends. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
Why do you think? 1 week to prove my innocence, remember?
Yeah, I do remember, yes.
This is Calliope's home. Seemed as good a place as any to start.
This is true.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
troubled.
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that We needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh, so Calliope and them wasn't really on good terms. Well, at least with the higher ups.
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
I should thank you for, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do. You have to know more than me about almost everything.
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And
Right.
without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense.
Maybe he knows that if
you
he
didn't wanna help,
intervenes,
that'd be one thing.
she'll
But
die.
insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
He is the god of prophets, so maybe he just knows something she doesn't.
I can't do this.
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
I feel a song coming on.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Years, thousands of years, we walked side by side.
Whew.
She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same. I'd wait her out. Usually she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. But she never came.
So she is killed, and you're here at her place. On its face, the way it looks, you're to blame.
I'm not.
You claim words won't do. Help me, then I'll know. Show, you need to show. Words aren't the same, never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Then let's see.
So it's yes, you'll do this.
Yes, it's time to move.
She'd approve.
She is gone. It's time for change. Never the same. That hidden voice, it will always play.
This one is sad too, y'all.
It'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
So he's been with Calliope since the first day they were together.
Certain what you expect me to do?
Nothing
Athena called
much.
you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Okay, there you go again. Can you explain? Can you
It'd be
explain why?
helpful if you could explain why exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes,
Yeah,
of
if I
course,
knew
that's
why, then I can understand
So
why
easy to
he's
forget
like,
that.
no.
To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome.
Oh, I see.
Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
Oh, you're talking about fate.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
That's
Right.
a good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish.
I
Worse,
see.
prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
How is that a power? So I'm doomed? Can you help another way?
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly.
He could
Come
tell
with
us
me.
more about.
There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Yeah, he could tell us more about Calliope. He spent so many years with her. He should know.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes, sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or two.
Well, you're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask your questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay. Well, that'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
I brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says he is. Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
Girl, let me tell you, it's a lot going on. You live here, you keep calling him Paul. You're good with computers? Yeah, you good
So
with...
you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
What a
I don't know what
meanie.
that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
This is true. Ethernet cords are the future. Well, they always... Well, not technically Wi-Fi is the future, but I still like an Ethernet connection. It just makes everything faster. I need information.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use the computer. Here, hold on, I'll show you.
So ashamed.
There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Persephone is in the one from the chorus. The one who wanted me dead, Persephone.
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Yeah, why not?
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
That's kids nowadays. They just stuck to that computer, boy. Sheesh. Struggle bus. Oh, she owned a club? The club.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret.
Oh, look
while
who it
still
is.
managing to draw a crowd every
Okay,
night.
we don't know who
ask me
that
how.
is.
Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Persephone runs a nightclub called the Underworld. It's a little on the nose, isn't it?
Maybe, but I wouldn't say that to her.
Still, it seems like a weird thing for a god to do.
We all get through the years somehow, Grace. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Not really. What do you suggest?
Well, if I know Persephone, and I do,
Give me
she
some
won't be up
good
for
stuff.
a chat. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Oh, man. Okay, talk to Apollo. Talk to Eros. You know what? Let's go talk to everybody. No, we just talked to Eros. We should talk to Hermes first. We haven't talked to him since the beginning of the whole situation.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
New? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says, one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Why
Why not?
Maybe you can shake some dust off the other idols.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of dust.
You're right about that.
I don't think Athena would let me clean anything anyway. She won't even let me touch her spear.
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
Oh, maybe that's one of his powers.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idols secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
This is probably a stupid question, but do you know who might have killed Calliope?
I might as well
Why would I know
ask
anything
as
about
many
that?
questions as you
When
can.
you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Okay.
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
I don't really care how
Do you
he
know if
became an
Persephone's
idol.
Here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Is Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite.
But you gotta invite her anyway.
Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Okay, forget I asked.
Whew. Man, Just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
All right, see you
See
later.
you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
I'll try not to. That's not the All right, let's talk to Pan. Let's talk to the people we know first. We saw Pan, yeah. Let's slide on Pan and see what he talked about.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
No. Thanks for the address.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember?
Yes,
How
I
you
remember.
managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Yeah, I like him.
It took some convincing, but at least he's helping me without asking anything in return.
Truly, how do you function with such naivete?
Do you know something I don't?
Yes. I'm sorry, was that in question?
What are you
I'm
doing
guessing
here?
it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Right, that's
did
what I'm
you?
assuming.
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple. Speaking of simple tastes,
We said at the same
my
time.
glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
No.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now.
I just asked you
I
where
see
she
how it
was.
is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
Don't tell me the big bad Pan is afraid.
Seeing as I am neither big nor truly bad, it behooves me to be wary of those who are both.
That's awfully sensible for you.
You barely know me, my little dumpling. But if I am anything, I am a survivor.
Suit yourself. I'll find another way.
It's for the best. My best, at any rate.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Pan is bad people. I know that he's up to something. Okay, let's talk to... Okay. I guess we could talk to Eros. We already talked to Pan. We talked to Hermes. I guess let's try to talk to Eros. We've never talked to him before, so... Let's say hey.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though.
I like his voice.
Excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Of course.
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
They live
wasn't
forever,
thinking.
so... Yeah.
You hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
Oh, I see.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you.
Oh, I know she's not.
I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
Okay.
She's that scary, huh?
It's not that I'm scared of her. Well, maybe a little. You haven't been around long, but once you have, you'll learn that idle grudges are forever.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha. How could you guarantee that?
First, I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal. Nice. All right, let's go talk to Apollo real quick. Now that we know where Persephone is.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
It has.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally. I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
Ah.
We'll see, I guess.
Okay. So, let's see. Whew. I don't know, y'all. It's feeling a little die. I hope she doesn't hate us.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
No, I'm not even on that.
I'm not trying to start a fight. Far from it. I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead. I'd like to understand a few things. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her Eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Right.
Are
If
you
you
implying that I had something to do with her death?
I don't know.
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Right. That's what I came to do. I came to eliminate suspects, baby girl. Oh, she gonna sing? Hey, I feel the song coming on.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
I bet. All right, let's listen up, y'all. We gotta make the right decisions.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near, and you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Girl, I ain't never been afraid of nothing.
Hello? Testing 1, 2, testing 3. Is this thing on? Are you testing me with your coterie? Ogling expectantly. Heads up, wrecking me won't come for free. See, it won't be easy, Persephone. When I use the moves I bring blessedly. Shadows don't scare me, see, I'll survive it. Maybe you want to do this in private.
You're lost, little girl. You're wasting our time now. The gall of a squeaking mouse in a lion's den. Give up, little girl. The bus home is leaving.
This is saucy.
Seen it so many times, we all know how this ends. We all know how it ends.
Wait, you're she the Persephone? Oh boy, a celebrity dissing me. Now remind me, Peach, of my memory. Sorry, not up on my ancient history. Underworld, now that rings a bell. Was it you who was married to the king of hell? It's hazy, Hades. So you're his lady? Before my time, because I'm such a baby. Please teach me my ABCs. Me, I never featured in Euripides. So where are they now? Wow, look around. You're the big cheese of a hole in the ground.
Whew. She smacked her.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes. Give them to the ferryman. Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen.
I'm sorry, but she doesn't scare me.
Dead.
You're not my queen pea, I'm alive. You got a real life muse in this basement dive. You could use a boost. Should I play a gig? Hey, word of mouth works, P. It'll be big.
Get lost, little girl.
I need a room and a rider and a cut of the
You're
bar.
making me
I got needs, you
angry.
see. Say please, I'll bring keys and a couple guitars.
You don't want to know how far we could
We haven't
descend.
fun yet? I'm sorry, what's up? Let me guess how it ends. Yeah, you already said.
Back off, little girl.
We're young, you're old, we live, you
You're
die.
asking for trouble.
The end, see, that's how time works. Bye-bye.
You wanna push me, so look and then see how this ends. How this always ends.
Oh, I wanted to just her.
Acquire the dead, that's it? Oh, dear. Old dogs, old tricks, ghosts appear. I got a real live choir right here. Wanna hear?
Right, get the crowd involved. Let them see, like, I ain't alone, they all agree. What you mean?
Now that's what I call a show. Every single one of them a star. Hey, maybe it's you who doesn't know who they are, who they are. Every night they come in here.
Dance and stamp your feet
Spend money on your beer.
as your skin rots off in sheets. You'll be back at my door.
Don't know a single name.
Deep below the floor.
They just come here to forget how it ends.
This is lit. I'm like, the crowd getting into it.
Your Majesty, do you understand who I am? Who I am?
Ooh, boy. Because we could have took her out, but you know what? We ain't even going to do that. We ain't here to really fight. We here to get answers. We're trying to work together. But don't get it mixed up, girl. Right. Respect. Respect. Ay. Respect.
No.
Put some spec on my name.
No, you've earned your answers.
Have I? Hey, I think we did it.
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
Okay.
So you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
Oh, so she's the one who
was
turned
you.
I
turned
didn't
up
find
her
anything.
apartment.
Nothing to say what she had been involved with or gotten into or who she might have been fighting with.
Okay. That tells us a bit. Yeah.
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
Okay.
One of us.
Ooh. So it must be an
Does
idol.
it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult
Oh,
enough
so
to
it's not
believe you
easy.
had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Ooh. Say magic. Did Calliope have enemies? Should we? No, we shouldn't
Did
tell
Calliope
Athena.
have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have.
If it was one of the idols,
What?
definitely.
What am I
Oh,
missing?
Calliope had a way of making
We-
people angry.
definitely ran out of
She
time.
could
But let's
be-
finish this part up.
Argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
This is true. What about Pan? Did you say
Wait, wait,
magic?
wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
I mean, no.
Sure, I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
Hecate.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Okay, Hecate. What about Pan?
He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've
Right,
never
he gotta
thought of
know
him as a
something.
killer. It would be too
Messy.
messy.
Yeah, he don't
Still,
seem
we
like
should
the
consider
type.
The idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well,
Athena has one goal and one goal only, to protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
Okay. Okay. Should we
Couldn't
tell
we
him?
go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus,
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
Okay. This feels pointless. But wouldn't that still make them like suspects?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Oh, don't
Did
feel
you
like
now?
that.
That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything?
You're right, because that's what it seemed
Super.
like.
Becoming a god was such a gift. Wow.
Ooh. Okay, this is the last song, y'all.
I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you know her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this.
Please remember what we are here to do.
We must avenge a muse.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a
A
terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I've been before I
I'm trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun. Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help, not your anger. These old wounds, they confine you. You're more than your pain.
She abandoned us.
Follow him or stay.
Dang it, Apollo. I feel like Apollo just needs somebody right now. God dang it, Apollo. We were all on the same page for once.
Not my finest moment. Persephone will never let this go.
What happened?
What the hell was that? You were one step away from full thunder and lightning.
Old habits die hard, especially around my family. That's why I've tried to avoid my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
Dang, that's messed up.
In my experience, avoiding the problem never fixes it.
This is
Well,
true.
What do you do?
Oh, I avoid my problems, and it doesn't fix them. Duh.
Yeah, that's
At
how I
least coming
know.
here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
This is true.
I thought you'd decide that getting me into the underworld was enough.
What? Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
I appreciate it.
What I meant to say is, thank you.
Oh, You're welcome.
Sorry, I'm not used to asking people for help.
It's all right. I certainly know that tune.
Where do we look then?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
So you don't know where to look next?
I need time to sort it out. Just be patient, Grace.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Relax.
My
You can
life
relax.
is on the
I've been
line.
sentenced to death, Apollo.
Yeah.
Fair point. Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
Yeah, Apollo seems like he's sad. That's why I kind of tried to appeal to him, because he didn't have such a big personality like old girl does, Persephone.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Hold on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end it right there. We did a lot in this. Can we save, please? Oh, this says journal. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save it right here. If you guys like this video, please like, share, subscribe, babe. We did a lot in this one. Yeah, it's just a lot of singing, a lot of clubbing, but I think so far we're doing a good job. But if you guys like this video, like I said, keep watching it. Oops, I hit my mic. Keep watching it. I'll record it. But if you guys like this video, like, share, subscribe, babes, and I will see you, Space Cadets, in the next video. Bye, bye.
Darling,